Hare Krishna, welcome back to Thinking of Krishna. My name is Devesani Radhika Dasi, and today we will continue reading from Sri Caitanya Mangala, Chapter 4 of Adi Khanda, Gauranga's Pastimes of Youth. The marriage of Vishrambar and Lakshmi Priya. With a smiling face, Sachimata said sweetly, "Oh, my dear son Vishrambar, the daughter of Vallabhacharya is a wonderful girl, just suitable for you. I will be fortunate to have her as my daughter-in-law. If you accept this proposal, then make the necessary arrangements for the marriage ceremony." Following his mother's order, Vishrambar collected the paraphernalia, called a qualified astrologer, and fixed a proper date. On that auspicious day, brahmanas, friends, and relatives attended Nimai's marriage. The whole town of Nadia flooded in an ocean of love, immersing everyone in bliss. Sachimata and other ladies made preparations. The acharyas performed the Adhivas ceremony, while brahmanas filled the 4 directions with Vedic mantras. Mridangas and conch shells surcharged the air with auspicious sounds. The entire house was beautiful with lamps, flags, flower garlands, and fragrant sandalwood. Gauranga's body shone like the beauty of 1,000,000 cupids. The brahmanas became astounded to behold Vishrambar's dazzling effulgence. Vishrambar worshipped the brahmanas with gifts, betel nuts, garlands, and sandalwood. Engaging the best brahmanas, Vallabhacharya performed the Adhivas ceremony on behalf of his daughter Lakshmi Priya. He sent beautiful garlands and sandalwood to Vishrambar. When the Adhivas ended in the evening, the women brought pots full of Ganges water. The young unmarried girls of Nadia became covered by the nectarian waves from the ocean of rasa churned by Gauranga's marriage. Collecting Ganges water. Decorating themselves with various attractive ornaments, the virgin girls and the wives of the brahmanas went to Sachimata's house. With their wide doe-like eyes and walking which resembled the gait of elephants, those girls could have easily charmed Cupid himself. With their bangles chiming sweetly and their dresses swaying this way and that, they could have stolen the minds of even the staunchest of sages. Their chit-chat showered nectar, and the earth shook from their laughter. They joked with one another while singing the glories of Gauranga Sundar. A beautiful pearl mounted in gold swung from the tip of their noses. Cupid became agitated by hearing their sweet, delicate voices. When the girls and ladies arrived, Sachi Devi welcomed them with scents, betel nuts, and sandalwood paste. Placing Sachimata in front, they walked in procession to the Ganges while singing some sweet songs. They wore new cotton or silk saris, and they rocked their heads gently from side to side as they walked. Sometimes they followed behind Sachimata, and other times they walked near Gaurachandra. They took betel, camphor, garlands, and sandalwood paste and carefully offered it to Gaura, just to get his touch. Performing the water-carrying ceremony, the ladies of Nadia became mad with joyous bliss. Thus Lochandas narrates the marriage custom of collecting Ganges water. In this way, the night passed blissfully. The next day, Vishrambar conducted the customary marriage rituals. He bathed, gave charity, and worshipped the demigods and his relatives. Following the Vedic injunctions, he observed the Nandi Mukha and Shraddha ceremonies, worshipping the ancestors to get their blessings for a marriage. The brahmanas, singers, and dancers were all satisfied with gifts and food. However, Lord Gauranga's sweet words of appreciation pleased them more than the charity. After Vishrambar bathed, the barbers cut his hair. At this time, as per tradition, the housewives cleansed the Lord's body. Varieties of musical instruments filled the atmosphere with sweet, auspicious music. Sachi Devi treated the guests with great love and affection. Revealing her heart to them, Sachi Devi said, "I'm without my husband and my son has lost his father. I am poor, so how can I properly serve you?" Her voice faltering, Sachi Devi broke down, crying profusely. Hearing these piteous words of his mother, Vishrambar lowered his head. His heart burned in separation as he remembered his father. With loving words, Sachi pacified her son. Then she followed his order to satisfy the brahmanas with charity. The ecstatic marriage procession. Meanwhile, in Vallabhacharya's house, the Brahmanas were worshipping the demigods and Vallabha's forefathers. Vallabhacharya gave numerous golden ornaments to his daughter Lakshmi Priya. He decorated her with perfumes, flower garlands, and sandalwood paste. At just the right time, that greatest of the Brahmanas, Vallabhacharya, sent a Brahmana to bring the bridegroom. Lord Vishwambar's friends helped him dress in attractive clothes. They smeared his body with sandalwood paste. They hung makara kundala, shark-shaped earrings, on his nicely shaped ears, and a pearl necklace around his smooth and powerful neck. Gaura's dark and gently curved eyebrows looked like the strung bow of Cupid. Vishwambar's ornaments, jeweled rings, and golden bangles created such a shimmering effulgence that no one could look at him. He was wearing a celestial flower garland and an expertly folded dhoti with a red border. The sweet fragrance of his body saturated the air. Gaurachandra took a golden mirror in his hand. He looked like the full moon. Vishwambar paid obeisances to his mother and then left the house at an auspicious moment. He rode in a celestial chariot along with his friends. Brahmanas, singers, and dancers surrounded the Lord's procession. They made a festive atmosphere of music and mantras. Horns, wampers, mridangas, and kettle drums heightened the ecstasy. With great enthusiasm, everyone chanted, Haribo, Haribo, Jai, Jai. The people of Nadia felt so much euphoria that they appeared to be going crazy in transcendental bliss. Huge crowds came to see the Lord. Although people were pushing, no one could move forward. Everyone was amazed by the scene. Some women couldn't arrange their hair or dresses properly due to the excitement. They were breathing heavily from running to catch a glimpse of Vishwambar. Throwing away their shyness, the women went quickly to see the beautiful form of Gaurasundar. They shouted and called one another to come. Even proud ladies dropped their arrogance and ran swiftly to see the Lord. In fact, everyone in Navadvip was running down the road. The demigods stopped their celestial airplanes to relish Gauranga's all-attractive form. Their wives couldn't take their eyes off Gaura's beautiful face. Gandharvas, Kinnaras, and other heavenly ladies filled all directions with auspicious songs. On the auspicious occasion of Gaurachandra's marriage, the village ladies of Nadia were singing, Now comb your hair, put on a colorful new sari, and decorate your eyes with kajal. Let's dress up nicely and go see the marriage of Sri Vishwambar. Quickly put on your golden bangles, waist bells, ankle bells, and other glittering ornaments. Brush sindoor on your hair part and put a dot of sandalwood paste on your forehead. Chew betel nuts to color your lips attractively and take a betel leaf in your left hand. The sight of Vishwambar pierces our hearts with the 5 arrows of Cupid. We can't control ourselves. Flutes, veenas, conch shells, kettle drums, kartals, mridangas, big wooden drums, and small X-shaped drums blended together to produce a wonderful sweet rasa of sound. The residents of Navadvip were intoxicated with joy. Without shame, they continually admired the face of Gaurasundar, which defeats the pride of Cupid. In order to see the beauty of Gaurachandra, the housewives completely ignored the cries of their families. Flowers falling from their scattered hair and their clothes disarrayed, they neglected their husbands and children and raced madly out of their houses. The residents of Nadia ran to see the Lord. Lochan Das says that all directions resounded with jubilation. In this way, the marriage procession of Sri Vishwambar went to the home of Vallabhacharya. Sounds of Jai, Jai vibrated in the sky. Gaura's natural golden bodily effulgence combined with hundreds of lamps to illumine the whole house. After washing the Lord's feet, Vallabhacharya escorted the bridegroom into the house. Then Mahaprabhu stood on a wooden seat under a canopy bordered by 4 banana trees. As Gauranga stands there with a nectarian smile on his lips, he looks like the full moon. The shimmering ornaments on his body seem like molten gold. His towering golden form challenges Mount Sumeru. A divinely fragrant garland, appearing like the waves of the Ganges rolling down the Himalayas, swings from Gaura's body. Seeing his beautiful forehead under the wedding crown, millions of cupids feel dejected and hang their heads in shame. The fascinating movements of his earrings remove the pride of the women. Wearing their best saris and their hearts full of joy, the ladies of Nadia greet the groom with bright lamps. A procession of ladies, beginning with the elders and ending with Lakshmi's mother, circumambulate the bridegroom 7 times. Then they joyfully pour yogurt on the Lord's feet. After finishing this part of this marriage ceremony, Vallabhacharya told the women to bring the bride. Sitting upon a throne, the bride illuminated the earth with her radiant beauty. Lakshmi Devi was covered with resplendent ornaments and surrounded by many luminous lamps. Shining like the full moon, she removed the darkness of the night. Lakshmi Devi circumambulated her Lord 7 times and bowed down to his feet in submission. Following tradition, a curtain was drawn around the bride and groom so that they could privately exchange their first loving glances. They looked long and deeply at each other, just like Chandra and Rohini or Hara and Parvati. The guests threw flower petals on the newly married couple and at each other. Everyone danced madly and happily chanted, Hari, Hari! Vishwambar, the husband of Kamala, Lakshmi Devi, sat his bride on his left side. Lakshmi, her face blushing in shyness, sat beside the Lord. Then Vallabhacharya worshipped his son-in-law. Lord Brahma worshipped those same feet to get the power to create the world. From those feet, the Ganges descended to purify the people of the earth. Bali Maharaj donated 3 steps of land to those feet. Later, he got their divine touch upon his head. A yogi got the post of Lord Shiva by meditating on those feet. Lakshmi joyfully worships them. The 18 Puranas describe Lord Vishwambar's partial incarnation, including Vishnu, Varaha, Matsya, Kurma, Nrsimha, Vamana, Parashuram, Bhrigugama, Buddha, and Vyas. That same Lord has become the son of Vallabhacharya, who has now become the most fortunate person in the world. Gauranga's glories are so nectarian that even a stone-hearted man drops his atheistic attitude after hearing them. Darkness is dispelled by worshipping those feet which Vallabha bathed in water. That Lord to whom Indra, the master of heaven, had given a royal throne, Vallabhacharya offered a simple seat. That Lord who was adorned in opulent divine raiment was given ordinary cloth by Vallabhacharya. Thinking over these things, Vallabhacharya systematically did the activities of the sacrifice. Nobody's fortune could surpass that of Vallabhacharya, whose daughter was accepted by the Supreme Lord of Vaikuntha. The Lord and his lady sat in a private room to take prasad after completing the marriage rituals. Hundreds of housewives and young girls sat around Lakshmi Devi and Vishwambar and joked with them. The Lord's sweet smile charmed everyone. One chaste girl said, Vishwambar, listen to me. Take these betel nuts and give them to Lakshmi before she falls asleep. Personally put them in her mouth so we can all enjoy the sight. One lady said, Whose fortune can match Lakshmi's, for she has become the wife of Lord Vishwambar. Another woman said, What charity, austerities, and meditations did she do to get Vishwambar as her husband? Is there any chaste lady whose mind doesn't become restless upon seeing the splendid face of Gaurasundar? One young lady said, His beauty steals the heart of even the proudest lady. Gaurachandra's face is so wonderfully attractive that everyone desires him. Every beautiful woman longs to be embraced by his long, powerful arms. Lakshmi Devi will enjoy these features of Gaurachandra, but alas, when will we get the chance? Our only desire is to be his maidservants and serve Sri Gauranga Sasi. In this way, the ladies of Nadia expressed their love for Vishwambar and his dearest Lakshmi Devi during their joyous marriage ceremony. The whole night passed in laughing and joking. At dawn, Vishwambar did his morning duties, including the traditional Kusandika ceremony, fire yagya performed by newly married. He performed the appropriate Brahminical duties and distributed prasad to the assembled Brahmanas. The next day, while the ladies stood around the divine couple, the older relatives worshipped Lakshmi Devi and Vishwambar. Feeling simultaneously happy and sad, Vallabhacharya offered gifts of perfumes, durva grass, rice paddy, betel nuts, and sandalwood to the bride and groom. He said, I am a poor, worthless man. How can I give you proper charity? I am extremely grateful to you for accepting my daughter as your wife. I will become free from the miseries of material existence by taking shelter of your lotus feet. I fully pleased the demigods and my ancestors by offering my daughter to you. Your lotus feet are continuously worshipped by Lord Brahma, Shiva, and other demigods. My lord, I have another request. Vishwambar, please listen. Suddenly, Vallabhacharya's voice choked up and tears flooded his eyes. Placing Lakshmi's hand into Vishwambar's, Vallabha said, "From today on, I'm giving my daughter to you. Now she belongs to you. Please protect and maintain her. In my house, Lakshmi was like a queen. Now she will become your maidservant and your mother's daughter-in-law. Behaving like the reigning queen of my house, Lakshmi enjoyed a lot of freedom. She would sometimes act capriciously while eating with her mother. She used to sit on our laps. She is our only child, our darling daughter. What more can I say? Now she's yours. Being overcome by illusion, I've just said these things. Actually, it's my strong affection for Lakshmi Devi, who is the most fortunate girl in the universe, that makes me speak like this." After saying this, Vallabhacharya checked his emotions. Still, he shed tears of love and his eyes turned red like the rising sun. Taking his dear Lakshmi on his left side, Vishwambar left the house on a palanquin. A huge procession of musicians, dancers, and singers accompanied the Lord. The atmosphere was alive with waves of joy. Demigods in the heavens followed them in flower airplanes. Meanwhile, at Vishwambar's house, Sachimata and other ladies happily prepared to welcome Lakshmi Devi and the Lord. Water pots covered with mango twigs and coconuts were placed beside the front door. The ladies offered incense, ghee lamps, and other auspicious articles to the Lord as he entered the house. Everyone was in a festive mood. Musicians, dancers, and singers performed spontaneously. Many ladies ululated and chanted, "Jai, Jai!" Sachi Devi felt unlimited delight as she sat her son and daughter-in-law on her lap. Taking the divine couple to her room, she gave them durva grass and rice paddy. Then she blessed them that they would live forever. Sachimata affectionately kissed Vishwambar's cheeks, glanced at, and then kissed Lakshmi Devi too. Abundant bliss permeated every room in Sachi Devi's house. Lochan Das finds tremendous happiness in singing the glories of Gauranga. Jai Hari Bol. What a beautiful chapter. Next we will read chapter 5, More Pastimes of Youth. Thank you so much for listening or reading along. We'll see you next time. Hare Krishna.